He had a very interesting concept of many things. For instance, many of the tempi were so slow that compared to what we've been used to, but they worked.
He was a true collaborator, and I felt he had great respect for the performer.
Stanley Drucker, as the New York Philharmonic's very long-time principal clarinet, he was there for a record-breaking 60 years. He played in all three of Leonard Bernstein's recordings of Tchaikovsky's Sixth Symphony, the Pathétique. Bernstein made these in 1953, 1964 and 1987, and there are huge differences between them, and most notably in the final movement, where the music is really about death. Here's the opening of the last movement, first of all in 1953 and then in 1987. Well, in that second recording, Bernstein broke all known records of sustaining an exceptionally slow speed. The New York Philharmonic Orchestra's former co-principal timpanist and percussionist, Maurice Lang, remembers how and why he did it.
He was already quite ill, and he had emphysema, and his belly was sort of distended. He really looked terrible. And he says, "You know, this is a great piece." And he said, "I was up till 4 a.m. studying the score." He said, "And we're going to redo the whole piece, and we're going to relearn the whole piece from the beginning." And he literally tore it apart bar by bar. And, I mean, it just brought tears to your eyes because you knew that the guy was not well. And it was an amazing experience. Because at that stage of his career and his life and not being in good health, he took the time to really study the score again, something that he probably knew in his sleep.
From the 1987 recording that Leonard Bernstein made of Tchaikovsky's Sixth Symphony. We haven't space here to cover any more of the amazing Leonard Bernstein story, other than to listen to him conduct a short extract of music written by the composer who was probably his favourite of all, Beethoven, and also to hear some closing commentaries from two former musicians from the London Symphony Orchestra who were so immensely and truly immensely inspired by him. Double bass player Gerald Newson and bassoonist Martin Gadd. The way they feel about Leonard Bernstein's huge perfectionist demands on musicians and the tremendous results that he achieved with them is the way that musicians all over the world have felt about Bernstein. And they have included the chosen members of 6 orchestras here who came together under his baton to perform Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, the Choral Symphony, on the unique occasion that marked the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989. The music and the event encapsulated so dramatically Leonard Bernstein's passionate, lifelong advocacy for human, social, and artistic enlightenment.
He had very good psychology, I thought, with people. Bernstein, if he did push you, it was for a reason. It wasn't for about me, I'm Bernstein, don't you know who I am? It was about, I want to get it right. This is an interpretation. This is the balance I want in this movement for that, which might have been frustrating for the player, but nevertheless, it was a genuine reason why he wanted things done.
He had this enormous energy which he seemed to give to anyone he was talking to or conducting or whatever, you know. That was the energy more than anything else, and of course, a musical genius.